Kristen, I really appreciate you coming in to talk to us today and talk to your experience about how you found Patient Benefit Foundation and how it's impacted you. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes to get an idea of what brought you here to us today. So if you want to start from the beginning and give me an idea of how your life has been impacted by Patient Benefit Foundation.
Patient Benefit Foundation has been a godsend to me and my family because of the surgery that I had to have on my arm, that we didn't know how we were going to pay for it. We had no means and couldn't get help from a lot of the hospitals to even do payment plans with them. So it has been a godsend to our family so that I could have the surgery that I needed for my hand, so I didn't have long-term effects and even deformities in my hand that I would have to deal with for the rest of my life. So it's been amazing.
Gotcha. Now, in your situation, did you have insurance?
I did not. We do not have insurance because we're self-employed, and unfortunately for us to pay out of pocket for insurance is just beyond our budget for our family. So it's not been something that we've been able to have for about 3 years now, which hasn't been a major problem in the past because we luckily haven't had anything like this happen. But when it did, it kind of put us between a rock and a hard place, and we didn't know where to turn or what to do. So.
And what was your experience when you went to hospitals? How many surgeons did you see?
I actually saw 7 different orthopedic surgeons before Patient Benefit Foundation hooked me up with Dr. Parr, and it was extremely eye-opening, the experience dealing with the hospitals and the surgeons. The moment they found out we didn't have medical insurance, we were even turned away at 2 different hospitals because of the fact that we didn't have medical insurance. Payment plans were not a feasible option because just down payment alone was more than 80% of what the actual surgery was going to cost. So we couldn't get anyone to really work with us at all, and which also delayed the process of about 3 weeks after I broke my hand. So it ended up causing more problems later on during my surgery because it took me so long to find somebody that would work with me.
And so because there was a delay in being able to get you into surgery, did it affect your actual healing process?
It did, and it affected the surgery drastically. What should have been about an hour surgery took 6.5 hours because of the fact that it had started healing wrong, and it caused a lot of problems during the surgery. So now healing, it not after the surgery, it's been fine, but during surgery itself, it did cause a huge impact on it because we had to wait so long.
And so what's your life like today now that you've been able to have the surgery that you've needed with Patient Benefit Foundation?
I'm so thankful because all of the doctors gave me the information that if I didn't have the surgery that my hand would be deformed, I wouldn't have full use of it, I wouldn't even be able to grip anything. And now I'm 6 weeks out of surgery, I can move my arm around. It's going to be a long process in recovering, but without this surgery I would have never been able to use my hand again. So I'm very thankful for Patient Benefit Foundation for doing this for me, because I don't know what I would have done had it continued to heal wrong and never been able to afford the surgery, especially because I'm not really old, I'm getting older, but to lose the use of your hand at 31 is scary. So I'm thankful to God every day that y'all were there for me, because I wouldn't have had it otherwise.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, what we find is all too often in America, this is what we see. Patients are turned away because they're uninsured or underinsured. And as you see, these are people who are your everyday Americans that are in need. And here at Patient Benefit Foundation, we're able to supply that need so that people don't go without the care that they deserve.